Well, it's on the Ridealong, so it's happening here.
Came over here. What does it mean? You know, I grew up in what I guess you call a typical family.
We break all the stories, and that's just a fact. And that's why everyone has a story to tell.
Ridealong live, I mean, yeah, it's a real deal.
Yeah, it's a real deal. Welcome to Ridealong Live for today. It's Wednesday, the hump day. How you guys doing? Welcome to the ride. As you're coming, go ahead and share up the thing, because today we're talking about what's happening with dancehall. You see the title, right? Everything turn old mass, Jed. Everything turn old mass. Now we have some top vloggers on the program today, and for those of you who have been following and seeing snippets of it and pieces of it, today we're gonna bring it all into perspective. What is going on in dancehall? Yeah, we're hearing about Shenseea, new song, people loving it, people hating it. I want to find out what you guys think about it. We're talking about even Dennis Belfon name getting called in the thing too. Soca artist, but we'll tell you more about that. Then we have Lady Saw dissing Lady Saw dissing Spice and talking about Sheensea, and so much noise in the dancehall right now. This is the program, bring it all into perspective for you. Yeah, bring it all into perspective for you. Let you guys know everything that's going on. If you didn't know, now you know. Alicia, how you doing? Good night to you, Samantha Dixon. Aisha, thank you so much for sharing. We appreciate you so much. Guys, listen, if you share once, I want you to share one more time. Because two is the charm. Deuce is the charm. All right? Deuce is the charm. Let me share as well over on my end. Yes, and yes. Let me see who else inside. Hey, Jana, is it Jana? Is it Jana or Jana? Wendy, big up yourself. Thank you so much. Let me share. Guys, let me share, but let me also. Nah, I ain't gonna show you who we have on yet. Give me a second. Kibbs, how you doing? Welcome to the ride. Yes, share here, share in this group here. All right, Deanne Fraser and everybody else. All right, guys, so listen, I don't know if you guys been following what's happening in the dancehall circuit, right? First, let me try to break it down for you. You guys know this song, this big song that was done by Dennis Belfon? Put your back in it, put a little more, Dennis Belfon, that big track. So it seemed like there was some kind of arrangement, some legal arrangement. I know a lot of people saying, well, we'll look like Shenseea stole Dennis' song. Nothing so. I spoke to Dennis Belfon. It was a nice legal agreement. Everybody benefiting from this arrangement. So Shenseea did a remake of the song, of the Dennis Belfon song, Put Your Back in It. And she did that video, that hot sizzling video with Megan Thee Stallion. right? Sexy, sexy, sexy video. Now the video went boom up on the Billboard chart. It's very, very popular right now. But a lot of people ain't like the video so much because they feel like probably Shenseea went a little too far with Megan Thee Stallion, and people, you know, people have different reasons. Anyway, I would call her a formal dancehall artist, but she is and has been the queen of the dancehall. I'm talking about Lady Saw. Lady Saw was one of the individual who didn't like the video so much. So she did a video of her own. And let's take a quick snippet of what Lady Saw said in her video and what she said in general and the reaction to it. This is Lady Saw reaction to the video and a couple other things that's happening that she don't really like in the dancehall circuit. Listen to Lady Saw.
I want you to share this live today because I want Spice to see it. I want Aishana to see it. Yes, yes. I want Shenseea to see it. I want what's the other name? All of them. I want you all to see this because you're selling yourself short and you want to help. You don't turn around. I'm telling you that because I was you. And it's disgusting. And you need to stop. And I don't know if you have a heart like mine or you have a conscience. I know you have some of you. And I don't know what to say because we all make mistakes. And sometimes I believe even you, Shenseea, when I look at you, you're so beautiful. I love the relationship that you have with your son. I made some bad mistakes and there's another woman, Spice. You need to relax. I know you were living with me at one point, and the way you fight for things, you will go to health to get it. I know you. And I just want to reach out to you this morning. I don't care how you take it because I'm not trying to look friends. I'm just here to talk to you because of who I was. I'm still not perfect. I still made wrong choices. I still choose wrong men, and stuff like that, because I did.
Well, guys, in a nutshell, that was Lady Saw talking about her reaction to what's happening in dancehall. But if all you remember, Lady Saw, a few years ago, Lady Saw left dancehall and she went into gospel. She's now a gospel artist. She's now Minister Marion Hall. That even upset people even more. But let me bring it all into perspective with some of my top vloggers on the scene. Right Mango, and of course, Mr. Sean. Sean, could you hear me? Could you hear us? Sean, are you? Yeah, all right. All right. Good. So we're hearing you.
Hi.
So, Right Mango, Kamala, are you hearing us?
Yes, I'm hearing you. You hearing me?
Yeah, man. Of course. Guys, all you. This is, you guys are very exposed to all the ins and outs of what's happening here. So let me start with ladies first. Kamala, from your understanding, from what you see going on there, what's your reaction to the Shenseea song, first and foremost?
Well, personally, I never liked the song. That's just me. I didn't like it. But then me reach the age now where I'm probably not gonna like those things. You understand? However, Shenseea is young. That's her artistic expression. There are a lot of music that I don't like. So it's not, I wouldn't judge her or hold it against her. There are a lot of songs she do that I like, but this just not it's not my taste. And I really had nothing against the video per se, or even the lyrics. It's just the arrangement of said lyrics. I liked the original Denise Belfont song. You understand? I just did not like this song per se. Knowing how lyrical Shenseea is, I think she could have done better. You understand? However, I am not gonna hold it against her because she's a young artist, and every artist is liable to make a mistake or two during them career. You understand? So yeah, that's just my opinion.
Okay, all right, okay, good. Sean, you saw the video, you heard the song. What's your take on, first of all, the sexy song, the video, the whole thing, Shenseea and Megan Thee Stallion? What's your whole take on it? Ah. Okay, hold on. They say they're not hearing you. I don't know why. Hold on. Let me go ahead. Okay, hold on. They say they're not hearing you. I hope not. I'm hearing you fine. I'm hearing you fine. I don't know why everyone else is not hearing you. Kamala, you hearing? Are you hearing Sean? I'm hearing Sean. Sean, I hearing you, but I hearing you. She's hearing you, but the audience say they're not hearing you. Everybody's saying they're not hearing you at all. And I like the perspective that you share. And so Sean, listen. This is the last one I want you to do this. Go back out and come back in quick, Sean. Let's see if you could fix this audio here because I want to get your perspective on it. All right. Thanks. Yeah, just do the same thing. Just recite, just come off and jump back in again. All right. Yeah. Kamala, was it the song that you didn't like or the video that you thought was above a little over the edge?
I saw both at the same time. The video, the song to me, the lyrics, as I said to my son, I have an adult son, and as I said to him, it was like an X-rated nursery rhyme. That's how
Right.
I saw it, The video kind of lacked. There were imaginative moments of the video. I mean, with the legs spread and the mouth between and creative, but you understand? But the words, to me, the song just, especially Shensea's part, Sheensea can do much more than that. Sheensea literally sounded like she was doing a nursery rhyme, like it just not Sheensea. Sheensea normally spit her lyrics fast. That is just not her. You understand? So I don't know who write that song the gear, but she could have added some more lines in between each line. Because she normally spit her lyrics. You understand? That's what I like about her. As a young artist, she's very versatile. She's normally very creative. This just lacked imagination and creativity. But as I say, I like her. She's young and she's growing. She's entitled to make a mistake or two, So I'm not going to hold it against her.
Right. Sean, I think you're back now. Let me make sure that the people are hearing you because you have a very good perspective. I want to hear. Go ahead, Sean. Let's try again.
Yeah, man. Yeah, dog.
Yeah.
So what made I say like the opportunity given, she should have taken she should approach the song a little better because she didn't say what if a nice songs. You understand? It's not so often the dancehall community get opportunity if cross work with them international artists here. To me, when you do cross work with international artists, right, and you do good, I feel like the international artists them want to work with some other dancehall artists. You understand? But when the work come out too good, it's like, they don't know what them are doing. You know what I mean? So that's what I mean. It can break you and it can make you. You want to get them opportunity there and make your career go so shung. When you come out with that now, it's like, what?
But listen, I mean, I heard that perspective from a few vloggers, right? But the Billboard chart spoke completely different from what you're saying because the song is a big hit. The song hit over how much 4 million video hit over 4 million views in such a short space of time. So something worked, right?
Okay.
Controversy sells.
I'm gonna tell you what worked, right? The song controversy controversy work. We know controversy work. It I get a whole heap of controversy in terms of bad reviews. So therefore, if you talk about the song bad, people are going to listen and say, "Me hear what go on." So therefore, that is going to drive the streams.
Right.
So, and you don't have Megan already and fear fans them, and she do fear things that's going to drive fear streams. The people that might think the song sound good, they are going to drive the streams. Megan is going to drive the streams, and the bad reviews is going to drive the streams. So it's a whole heap of traffic there, right there. So you understand? So it's not just like, oh, the song is up there. Yes, everybody are talking about the song, but it's not all good reviews. But the fact that we are all talking about it, it's going to work for them. You understand? So
right,
it works because bad promotion is still promotion.
No PR is bad PR.
Right.
The outcome to me now is the bad reviews them and the artists might be like, you know, I not really want to work with such and such, you know, young artists because look what them say about this and look what them and the dancer Jamaica not really accept this. So we don't want to do a collab with a Skillet Banger or one of them and then them may not get the response from one. You understand? So I feel like to me, she could have done way better. And that's why I'm come out and say, yo, me never like the song. Because it just never connect.
Right. Okay. So let's move there now. So Lady Saw felt probably the same way. She was somehow she came across like she was disgusted by what she saw. She said, you know, Shenseea is beautiful. Shenseea could do better, but she went a little bit two steps forward and started to what I see as disrespecting some of the artists in the dancehall. Kamala, what's your take on Lady Saw's response when she came out and said almost like the same thing that you say now?
All right. So first of all, Lady Saw, you hearing me? I hope you're hearing me.
Yeah, I got you. Yes.
Lady Saw is my artist. Lady Saw is my artist from. I'm in my 40s now, and 20 years ago, Lady Saw used to have me on my head top doing things that I would never do now, right? So let me just put that disclaimer there. But I was very disappointed. First and foremost, Lady Saw is gone into the church. She's now Pastor Marion Hall. This reminded me of a woman who leave a man. She leave the man, but she peeping over him fence to see which woman him there with. Are bringing to the house and criticizing the woman them when bring to the house. That is what it reminded me of. If you leave dance hall, you say it's behind you, she need to stop fasting in dance hall business. Because guess what? I'm not a Christian or anything like that. When my mother used to force me to go Sunday school as a little girl, I remember say, in somewhere in the Bible, it said, leave all judgment to me. Judge not, something in the Bible says so, right? And I have a big problem with people who use Christianity as an excuse to bash others. Lady Saw made her name singing raunchy, sexy lyrics where me can spit word for word, so me know how them stay and how them go. Lady Saw can't be telling anybody about you don't sing those songs and you're going to go to hell, because if anybody was to go to hell, she would be at the front of the line. You understand? So everybody will change. Lady Saw never came out. Lady Saw, based on my age, and Lady Saw is a big woman for me, right? Lady Saw supposed to be at least 50. Lady Saw come out of the dance hall 8 years ago, right? So Shenseea as a 20-something years old girl, have a whole career ahead of her, 20 some years long career like Lady Saw. Spice in her 30s. She not ready to come out here. If them want to, when them reach up in them age like Lady Saw, decide to them want to leave it behind. That's their prerogative. As far as I'm concerned, Lady Saw need to focus on her career as a gospel artist And if she says she's out of dance hall, she needs to stay out of dance hall, right? Because words hurt, right? And people should not be saying that Spice and Jada Kingdom and Shenseea didn't respond. They should not be saying that they shouldn't respond, because people have feelings. And whereas when you get older and you get mature, because listen, as a social media person, me used to, up to 5 years ago, me used to answer everybody who have something to say to me, but as you get older, you realize it ain't even worth it. But these are young women. True. And words hurt. You understand? This lady is on her life talking about Spice body going melt and her kids going, them people going laugh after her kids. Those things are hurtful. You understand? Why is she bringing Spice kids into the argument? It's tacky, it's tasteless, right? And I listen to all sides of this argument because, as I say, I have always been a Lady Saw fan. I used to have her up on a pedestal. And when I hear, like, even my good friend Tanya Stevens speaking, so many people can't be speaking these things and you don't take sleep mark that. You can't wait till it happens to you. You understand? This woman seems to have been a bully in the industry all along. You understand? And because we are not in it, we don't realize that she has been victimizing a lot of the women in dancehall right through. And no, I guess, sometimes when you're at the top, some people have inferiority complexes and they can't understand that them not gonna reign forever. You understand? They will not listen. Let me tell you something. When me a young girl, I'm at like 10 fireside. But guess what? As you get 6-pack, well, me still have my 6-pack. But 6-pack and you're at a muggle and calendar and all of these things. But as you get older, those things, other people going to come up and look better. Don't it? So people need to realize that life is a cycle. And today you go and bloom and blossom, but another day somebody else going. So for her to be saying this now, I'm like, wow, that's crazy. All I'm saying is, yeah, we understand she is a Christian now, and God might give her the message or wherever she get that message from. But she needs to look into herself. She have, as Tanya Stevens said, I listened to Tanya Stevens part of her life this morning, and she said she obviously have some deep insecurities where she need to heal. She probably need to talk to somebody, because you can literally hear the bitterness in her voice when she's talking. You can hear like some pent-up, deep, underlying pent-up anger and resentment. That's the word I'm looking for. Resentment. You hear it in her voice, especially when she's talking about Spice. You understand? And from my perspective, where I'm seeing it, these ladies have broken through this ceiling now that even Lady Saw never penetrated. Yeah, Lady Saw crossover, You understand? And listen to me. Lady Saw's catalog, none of them can reach that level. None of them can reach Lady Saw level yet of her catalog. However, what they have done, probably because they have better marketers, they have a better team, then there is social media, a lot of factors that wasn't there when Lady Saw was in her element, basically allow them to cross over to a larger audience. You understand? Spice was on Love and Hip Hop and her audience is huge. Spice have fans that probably Lady Saw wasn't exposed to. You understand?
Right. Well, do you sense that Lady Saw is feeling, yo, I need to.
Her crown is under threat. Her under threat.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
But she can't reign forever. Listen, only good salvation lasts forever. And she, as a Christian, supposed to know that only good salvation lasts forever. And as one of your seeing the scrolls and the people commenting, and somebody named Kibby Graham, she's saying that why she even listening to that type of music. That's what I'm saying. If you're walking with your God, walk with your God. You understand? Why she from she hear the first line of Shenseea song, open your mouth, she's supposed to turn that off. Much less go to the second line. What she doing at the second line of the song? You understand what I'm saying? From she hear the first, like the name of the song alone supposed to tell Sister Marion, so she's not supposed to listen to that song. What she watching Spice body for? If Spice body want to melt, Spice have enough money when the body melts to freeze it back.
Sean, Lady Saw responded. First of all, when you heard Lady Saw respond, because I was in a moment when I watched it, I had something to say on it. But what was your initial reaction when you heard Lady Saw comment on this topic?
Yeah, when I heard
All right, we seem to, Sean, you seem to be getting some low signal, some low internet signal. So your video and your audio is frozen right now. Let's try to resolve that. Guys, you're watching Right Along live, and we're having this live reaction to what's happening in dancehall a bit. We have Ripe Mango, Kamala, and of course Sean, Box TV. We're doing a comment, participate in the conversation right here. This is the number that you could call, 718-701-5720. Let me see if you guys, let me know if you guys want to chime in on it. Again, we have Kamala and Sean. Let's see if we could get Sean back up. Sean, you there? All right, Sean. Yeah. Sean, I'm telling you, is not our day today, boy, because your audio cracking up real bad.
you hear me now?
Yeah, your audio. Yes, okay. Yeah, you're back now.
All right. So,
Yeah.
Ladies are not for play with God. Understand? If you leave this alone, it's like she just backslide from down talk about the song. What you do listen that? You know what I mean? That's something enough in a year. Headphone. They're not supposed to you're not supposed to do around them something. You're supposed to have a priest go tell it on the mountain. You understand? Go and listen to your gospel and thing. You're not supposed to be mixed up in them young or something. They're not gonna do what them have to do to make their money. This is the era change. You understand? People are gonna sing all type of slackness to get what they need to get. And I never really like it because ladies are don't sing for her bag of slackness. And she make fair money. The times change. Who never used to say them do this or do that, I do it now, and then I say it in a song. So you have to allow them people and make them money, whether them do it or not, or them do it for entertainment. You as a Christian can't go back in that. That don't look good. That's my whole take on it. It just don't look good for Lady Saw behalf. You understand?
Yeah. This is my objection to what I saw here with Lady Saw, right? I see that with a lot of Christians sometimes. They live a life and they made mistakes. They have sinned. They've done a lot of different things in their life. And they get to a point that their consciousness is here. And they start to judge everyone by the level that they are right now, rather than the level that they came up from. Because Lady Saw didn't start singing gospel, as you rightfully said. I remember Lady Saw, Sasha, all that. They didn't. I'm sure a lot of people came to them at the point in time when she was singing and said, "Yo, you need to tap down a little bit." But she never stopped. She was doing this for years and years. So now she's trying to convert the people who she deemed is doing the same exact thing that she was doing. But now she's at a different level, so she wants everybody to be on that level. You can't convert everyone to your understanding at this moment. You came up from when you were singing, and as Kamala was saying, all them tune and them ladies I used to sing there, sometimes you don't even want your kids to listen to it. Sometimes my mother used to, didn't even want me to listen to them tune. Them lyrics and them was harsh. You know what I mean? So when I heard it, I'm like, yo, Lady Saw, that's the same Lady Saw we're talking about. It was absolutely crazy. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. And you know what? A lot of Christians do it. I think a lot of Christians do it. They're always trying to
Judgmental.
convert you to that yeah, put you on that consciousness. But they went through their life and they lived their life and they had their sins and they made their mistakes. So
And then they need
yeah.
to play moral police.
Yes. Yes. And that is one of the problem that I see with this situation right here. Now, Spice reacted, and some people say Spice overreacted. Did you think Spice overreacted when she responded to Lady Saw's comments? What do you think, Kamala?
No, I don't. Because when you cut people, them bleed, you know. And the thing is, first of all, when Spice just started out, I wasn't really a fan of Spice because to me, Spice was in every single war. But as you watch this woman, you realize that people pick on Spice. And I realized that when you are climbing to the top and people resent the fact that you are doing well and your career is booming, people are going to pick on you. You understand? And the more I understood Spice, the more I realized that people were just picking on Spice. A lot of the times, Spice never start the war. And when Spice clap them and finish the war, now them upset. You understand? And no, I don't think she overreacted. Because God knows if somebody come on and talk about my pitney them, I would have probably go on just as bad. As I said, when you cut people, they bleed. You understand? You can't, people have emotions. You can't expect that people just going to be mute and dumb because you feel the need to pass to somebody, like somebody died you and made you the moral police, and you can say any hurtful thing about them. No, people are saying, oh, Shenseea didn't say anything. But Shenseea, when you think about what she said about Spice versus what she said about Shenseea, you realize that it's chalk and cheese. You understand?
Yeah.
Because she never said nothing bad about Shenseea, you know. She went as far as to say she liked Shenseea and she wanted to collab with Shenseea, and Shenseea need better writer. She basically placed no blame on Shenseea for Shenseea, according to her, going down the wrong path. But she went into Spice. She went under Spice. She went as far as to say Spice used to sleep her yard. She went as far as to say Spice do something where she do already. She's the first one who bring bed pan stage and it played out. She talked about Spice body and how Spice body going melt. So she really, when you hear her and how she speak, you realize that she has a personal vendetta against Spice. You understand? And she clearly don't like Jada Kingdom because she went and said, oh, Jada weak. You understand? Now I know that Spice and Jada have a very good relationship. You understand? But when you listen and examine what she had to say, you realize that this woman have a personal vendetta against Spice. It was personal. And you hear the bitterness in her voice when she talk about it. She could not hide that. And that is no message from God. You understand? That is no message from God. Because God don't, I'm sure God didn't send her to hurt Spice. God never sent her to hurt Jada's kingdom and cause them pain. You understand? So as you said, Junior, a lot of these Christians hide behind Christianity and throw them stones and them daggers and cause hurt and emotional pain and claim that they're doing it in the name of Jesus and God and all of these things. When really and truly Satan, them doing it in the name of. We call them false prophets. You understand? Because I am sure God not sending no Christian to hurt anybody. And it took Lady Saw. It took Lady Saw 40-some years to get to Christ. Right? It took her 40-some years. She need to leave the people them and make them reach there on them own. In them own sweet time. Right? That's how I see it.
Yeah. Jump in on Spice reaction, Sean, but also, how should she, as an elder, she is, as they would say, a veteran in the thing. How should she have come across or influence if she sees something bad going on in dancehall and she knows she passed through that stage already and she wanted to uplift the artist and uplift the female? How should she have handled it, you think?
Well, Lady Saw, as Lady Saw, Marion Hall, right now, she still have a big platform, whether she a Christian or not. Lady Saw, people have her crowd them where we think Lady Saw music kind of timeless to them, and I say, yo, Spice will never reach this level. None of them artists here will never reach them. She have her die-hard fans. So Lady Saw still have a platform, still have a voice. She should have pulled all them artists here one away and have all a discussion, and you know what I mean?
She says not a dance. She says not a gospel song.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. Mm.
Oh yeah. No, you know.
Mm-hmm.
The people saying they're not hearing the audio. The people complaining that they're not hearing the
They're
audio.
not hearing. They're not hearing. Okay, I don't know what happening there. Hold on. We got, yeah, you are. You are. We got a call on the line though. Caller, you live? Where you calling us from? Okay, the caller just hung up. Let me see. All right, the caller just drop off. Yes, Kamala. So she is an elder statesperson. She's an elder artist in the business, and she recognizes your things is just not going right. How would you have handled it? How would you have prefer she handle this whole situation here?
In private, for a start. In private.
Mhm.
I mean, this is Lady Saw. If Lady Saw pick up the phone or reach out via social media to Shenseea, Spice, Jada Kingdom, I am sure none of them would have turned her down. Because this is Lady Saw. But she wanted attention. That's why she did it this way. If you have something to talk to somebody about and criticize them, constructive criticism, your aim should not be to embarrass them. And her aim was obviously to embarrass these young ladies, especially Spice and Jada Kingdom. Do you understand?
Mm.
This wasn't done with any good intention. Sometimes sometimes we have to look at the intention, you know. You understand? If you as a Christian and God, you say God give you message to give these people, fine, whatever. You may feel the need, you may feel compelled to give these people the message. Find them in private and give them the message. As one of your viewers saying, it's not her business. I agree with you. It's not her business, period. You understand? As I say, I have my platform. I have a big platform. I did not like Shensea's song personally, but I did not
Mhm.
go on social media and bash it. I just never said anything about it. You understand? Because guess what? That's not my place. She might have her audience will like it. It's not my taste, but you never see Kamala making any post about, oh, me hate Shensea's song. Fine, if somebody asks me about it, like how you come and ask me about it, I'm gonna give you
Mhm.
my opinion. But that don't mean that I hate Shenseea. I don't, or I like her any less. You understand?
Mhm.
Because as a mature adult, Shenseea is a little girl. For me, my son and Shenseea are almost the same age. You understand? Therefore, you know, so these people, oh my God, if some of these things I used to do at that age, you understand? They probably would have been considered risky too. You understand? So this is, and as I said, I listened to Tanya Stevens, who is younger than Marion Hall, saying that some of these girls younger than her child, Kelly, you understand? And if you look through every generation, Lady Saw have a beef with from Lady Ann Days, Lady G, Tanya Stevens, come right down, Cecile, you understand? Come right
Well,
down.
hold on. She and Cecile had beef. She and Cecile had beef at some point.
I'm quoting what Tanya Stevens said on her live a few days about. See, somebody said mackerel, which is what's her name? Macadamon.
Macadamon, yeah.
She have a beef with everybody in every generation for the last 30 years. Something have to be wrong. She's a problem. You understand? Because you have some little petty beef going on now, but for instance, them said there is beef between Shenseea and Spice, but you don't really see it. It's not palpable. There's no big brawler. You understand what I'm saying? But what I can say is that what Lady Saw might have done is unite all the female dancehall artists against her.
Yeah.
All of them vex about it, them rude about it. You understand? Them upset about it. And me, as somebody looking out when not really, as I said to you, dancehall at my age now, dancehall gone past me. Me see the joke, me see my daughter, I have a teenage daughter, me see her do some dance last night with, like she a shampoo her hair or she mad or something and some bird something, and I'm wondering, what the hell? So me realize, say, yeah, this thing gone past me. I'm reminded now of my parents when I used to dance. You understand?
Yeah.
But the bottom line is, that's the stage and Saw a big woman for me. So if I am here and she a big woman for me, she's supposed to out of this long time, and especially since she gone in our church. You understand what I'm saying? She's supposed to.
Yeah.
If me feel so, I'm 42 years old and I feel so like the dancehall gone leave me. Me see these young people doing some crazy dirt bounce and jerking up themselves and all of these things. She as a big woman for me when me a teenager, it's about 30. She a big woman for me. So therefore, it's supposed to way past she. So what she watching? What she watch them for? Even if she wasn't a Christian, it gone past you, no man saw it. Gone way past you. You're not supposed to judge them people they know.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah, here's what I'm thinking. Tell me what you guys think about this. Lady Saw want to make a comeback in dancehall. Lady Saw is sitting there and she say, "Yo,
exactly.
This gospel thing ain't really working out too good for me."
Work out there. That's what me.
So listen, I'm gonna make a headline. I'm gonna come back into dancehall.
You hit the nail on the head.
I'll regain my crown. Take it away back from Spice because
she won't because it gone past her. It's like Jamaicans asking for Renata Adams to come back to be the commissioner of police. It gone past him. Time pass. She will still do well enough, but she's now a vintage artist. She have to work with her catalog where she have already. You understand? To come back knowing this dancehall here, we're gone way past her. And it's nothing against her. It's just the signs of the time. You understand? We age now. We age out of this now. We're big people. You understand? Leave that for the people them in them 20s and them 30s. It's their time now. That is what life is about. Life is a cycle. And you have to understand when your time come and your time pass. She had her heyday. She had a very long run as the queen of dancehall. A very, very long run. You understand? She can't come back right now. And compete with even a Jada Kingdom, in my opinion. Because it got the thing gone past her. And as me say, I rate Lady Saw. But I realize that it gone past. It's like me. I was a dancer in my day. You think me at 42 can compete with a little 25-year-old dancer then? Think about it.
Yeah.
I still do my thing, you know, but me can't compete with them. For instance, my daughter. I think me can't compete with my teenage daughter as a dancer. You can't do that. Them something that a matter of fact, if me go my old bone can't set back. So the things them where you see are doing now, you can't compete with them someday. Why are you trying to compete with people who could be your kids? Lady Saw is in her 50s. Jada Kingdom is about 25 years old. Seriously? That could be her picnic. What she competing with that Jada Kingdom for? Spice usage, she by her own admission, she mentor Spice. So if you mentor Spice to the point where Spice now is reigning, you should be proud of your accomplishment.
Yeah, you have to be proud. Yeah, you have to be proud.
You bring her up in the business so that she can take over from you. As a matter of fact, you go, as Maka Diamond say, Spice bring Spice and Winford Williams and say she handed dancehall crown over to she. She's now the queen. So if you know what you do, want it back? She want back the crown now?
Yeah, give it back. Yeah. Sean, jump in. Let me see if your audio working now, Sean. Sean, jump in. Let me see if your audio working. Nah, Sean, they can't hear you still. Sean, they can't hear you. Sean, you're doomed, man. You have a hex on your head, man. Sean, you have to learn how to read lips to hear what you're saying because they're hearing not a word. Yes, you have to talk like this.
Language.
Yes. You have a hex on your head, man. You have a hex on your head. Yes. Sean, they're not hearing you. Sean, they're not hearing you.
All right, so
you
basically what Sean is saying is Lady Saw want to come back in the industry and she's not making any money in gospel. She's probably broke and she looking for a way back in. That's basically what Sean is saying.
Yes. You did a good job in summarizing, Sean. 7187015.
It's not in my language now.
Sean, you had to learn to speak with your hand. You had to speak with your hand next time.
All right, somebody on your post is saying that Lady Saw is still very energetic and still very lyrical at her age. If she returns to dancehall, she will still be a force. Of course, she'll still be a force, but she'll still be a force to people my age and older. She's not gonna be a force to the little pitney here.
But listen,
they can't relate to her. They can't relate to a Lady Saw.
Is Bong Tequila still relevant? Is Bong Tequila still relevant?
Not to my kids. You understand? If I should ask my daughter about Bounty, she know who him is, but is she a fan of Bounty? No. She got him about Skilly Bang and my son telling me about Massacre and Yakster and them people there. But me don't even know much of. You understand? But them now go talk about Bounty. Bounty are my artist. You understand? My artist that. So if Saw come back in the industry, my artist that, but for the little pitney them, no sir. She not gonna connect. She's not going to connect. Me not ask me tell you. Exactly.
The music changed. Yeah. Sean just said the music changed, the genre changed. Sean, remember? Yeah. Genre changed. Everything.
My God.
Everything changed.
Everything changed.
Hold on. So for you to come back and get a hold of these people, younger generation, it's gonna be like what?
Exactly.
Yeah, the younger generation and the fast-paced music.
Except for Skilly Bang. I don't know what kind of hold Skilly Bang have on them, but yeah. And it,
But listen.
exactly.
But listen, who buy more music? The younger generation that go out to the fete, or the us in well, I ain't gonna say we old, but the a little middle age generation who actually buy more music? Hold on, before you answer that question, I'll jump to the phone. Let's call you live. Where you calling us from?
I'm calling from Brooklyn, New York.
Brooklyn, New York. Kamala, you guys hearing the caller? Okay, caller, go right ahead.
If she come back ranchy, they will have to fight. I remember people of negativity. But if she come back as Marion Hall, she have to go to the older folks who are going to listen to the older music. Okay, I heard a lot of people say she paved the way and she have the right to say something to them. Okay, yes, she paved way to them and she have a right to address it. But the way all she go about it was wrong. Because remember, me paved the way for her. When me first meet her and hear the way she had taught, I tried to tell her that I break. She never told it though. She continued and she are the one who created the spice, the jade, and the censor, because every little young girl want to be like her. I'm a veteran artist in the business from me at 16 and me at 16 now. I invest with really young girls sometimes and they don't know me and they reply and they talk to me. So if they all know her, she had a mama. So if she did invest them and say, listen, what you are doing is wrong, they would have listened to her. And them could have worked and them could have talked and she could have given them some tips. But the vendetta is really for fight. So that's why she put it to that level. Okay, all of us come, we say she wrong, we talk about what she did to all of us from start to the finish. And everybody bashing us. Who not say she better than we? So we bad mind, so we this, so we that. Remember you, as we can say, nobody don't know what took place backstage or in the studio because they wasn't there.
Right.
I'm not going to blame her for everything, but she did a lot and she taught a lot. You understand?
Okay.
And this God have a way of dealing with these people. This girl is a devil. God push her out and send his angel to devour her. And that's all it is. Nobody no envy her, nobody no care she a queen, nobody not take that from her because she get it. But people should stop say everybody hate her, everybody bash her, everybody with that. It is not true.
Okay.
She know what she did. She know what she did. But like I said, yeah, she could have speak to them, yeah, because she created them, but it's the way she do it. And yes, if she come back ranching, they will have to pack a dance, I'll do love her. And we can't take that from her.
Okay.
But if she come at Marion, they will not upset her. And that's my word. That's our message.
Thank you, caller. We appreciate you. We appreciate you.
Yes.
If she come back ranchy, like what? Like what now? Coming on stage with what? Like how she had to come back to accept her? Like Sean, you went back out and come back in, so I guess your audio might be fixed now. Say something, Sean. Let me hear.
Yeah. Una don't know say you and Kamala can't hear me. Me don't know about them on the side.
Yeah, you're back. You're back. You're good now. You're good. They're hearing you now.
All right. Yeah, man, I say if she could come back now, remember she have to go backslide first. Then she have to go try keep up with these young girls. I have to go try sing more slack this time where she sing before. She have to go start, for all to them girl here and for the younger generation accept her, she have to go act like a total. I can't say this thing upon the ear, but a total, you know where it is. You understand?
Right.
That's the thing there. And I don't feel like ladies are in our 50s should be doing that or up to that. Because if you're really up to that, that doesn't just say one thing. You know, respect God.
And then she gonna lose supporters like Kamala. Because Kamala, why you say Kamala? If ladies are come out and you feel she's trying to take on this kind of persona.
If she come out of the church, no, she's just gonna appear disingenuous and desperate. All right. As Sean said, she can't compete with these young girls. First of all, Like for me face, her face start wrinkle up now. She can't compete with that Shenseea or Jada Kingdom. Unless she go do her body like Spice. And she done cuss off Spice about her body going melt already. So she can't go do that now. You understand? Because based on our age, after you reach a certain age, things start going south. You understand? It's just nature. So she can't compete with them. And now where this dancehall is where them barely wearing any clothes. What she going to go around and dress up in barely any clothes like them and compete?
Well,
because if she want to put to get her thing to that level, unless she's gonna be like a Maca Diamond, and Maca Diamond is not really reigning in it. Every now and then she might put out a song, but Maca Diamond not creating any hits. She not creating no hits.
What? Sean, what? You don't like Maca Diamond?
Yo,
no, Maca Diamond is all right.
I like Maca Diamond.
Listen to me. I used to love Maca Diamond when she just started out and does a jab counteraction and Maca Diamond bad. No, Maca Diamond water though. Maca Diamond can't even keep up with them girl that were going.
That's the point. And if Saw come back, she not go keep up either.
No.
Not go keep up. It's just nature. It's just nature. And for everybody who's saying that she can, I guarantee you if she come back now, her lyrics to basically appeal to the younger audience, our old mindset have got change to compete with a 25-year-old girl. It's just when you reach a certain stage in your life,
19 hours.
you connect with them. That's just nature. And I can talk as a mother of a 20-odd-year-old, a teenager. May have children in all. They may have 3 children in 3 different decades. You understand? So my 22-year-old, me know say certain things appeal to him. Lady Saw will not be one of them. My 16-year-old, I know that exactly. See, somebody said dancehall and geriatrics don't mix. Then we can't. Let me tell you something.
Oh Lord,
my picture let me know every day. Say me old, mommy you old, mommy you old, and me I'm thinking myself, oh I'm 42, I'm still young and I still have it. No, mommy you old, go sit down. I just saw them stay and them very brutal. They're very brutal. They will look, but they do it to Maca Diamond all the time. Every time Maca Diamond get trash on social media, they're trashing her, say she old. They will do the same thing to Lady Saw. You think them little pitney are easy? First of all, them mouth don't have no filter. It's not about underestimating a 50-year-old. It's just these young people, they are very brutal. Listen, let me tell you something, lady. You see me, for my age, my hot. Right? My body up here, and my people, them still trash me. Right? Then still trash me. Say me old. When me have on my 2-piece, them tell me, say, mommy, what are you doing? You understand? Because they're that brutal. That's how them young people here nowadays, they have no filter, and they will damage her self-esteem. And I can guarantee her self-esteem already shaky, because if she feel the need to compete with people half her age, that means something is wrong with her self-esteem. You understand? So to try come back into this industry at this time and compete with them, her self-esteem are gonna take a battering. At the same time, but she have to go under the knife too.
Lisa did have a question when she said, why there have to be competition, right?
Yeah, hold on. Before you jump on that, I have a long distance call coming in. Let's just jump on and then you come in with your point. Caller, go right ahead.
Let me explain something to the young lady there.
Yeah.
Music has no boundaries. And remember, this age is just a number. Have you ever seen Lady G perform on a stage show? Did you see the last son Rebel Salute to keep on Lady G damage it? And all of the little young girls were she lost them. You ever seen Sister Champion last performance before she died? Don't say she can come and dominate.
I'm going to run an experiment with you.
Let me speak. She have a nice little body. Only thing she have to do is just go sexy, and if she go there, still go apart too late and do all of that, she can't. I'm telling you, she can't. Because remember, dancehall love her, and they keep calling back for her. They keep calling for her. Because remember, this little young girl is not doing it as good as her. Remember, so she started to slap me son and asked me to dancehall, you know. And she dominated that. That's a PR thing. So she can't me not take nothing from her. She can do it. It's just, if she could have just let go up her greed, that greed in it, and just want everybody to live. Look, when that done, Sister Nancy 60, she still a match up stage show. So don't say she can't. And people will look. Just come do some research and look at the whole artists or them still a match up stage.
All right, I'm going to ask a question. I'm going to ask. This is my 16-year-old daughter.
Go ahead, Kamala.
This is my 16-year-old daughter. Right? She's a dancer. Who
Okay.
Lady G?
Lady G?
Yeah.
Lady G.
Who is Sister Charmaine?
The name sounds familiar. Is that
Listen.
dancer?
That is all.
Dancer.
Bye.
You know, you're not getting the message, but I'm not with them. It's when them go on the stage and what them are going to do, what them are going to bring. It's when them go on the stage and it's what they're going to bring.
Yeah.
They're going to bust that young crowd.
Yeah, but hold on, Carla. Let me ask you a question. Carla, hold on. Do you think Lady Saw could go on stage and twerk for the young audience?
Yeah, but that's a vulgar way. That's a vulgar way.
How you not twerk in a vulgar way? Like, how you not twerk in a vulgar way? Like, you have twerk? Like, you mini twerk?
Listen, I'm going to cool and dead the way and show the young people them say, all right, this is how we used to be to mash up the place. Yes, she can. She not can skin out and go for that head top like she used to. But she can do some water pump and some cool and dead and wine and go down and wine and cut up and shell it.
That means she's now a vintage artist. She's now vintage. She's now a vintage artist. Sister Charmaine, Lady G,
How many
all of those people, vintage artists now.
How many vintage artists you see match up stage show with young people they can? Look how many young vintage artists match up stage show with vintage artists they can. Look, go back and watch some Lady G and the tape.
Yeah, I agree with you, but the bottom line is they will not be competing with these young girls because it's a different vintage artists have a different crowd. They will no longer be competing with these young girls. That's the point I'm trying to make. So for her to try and come back into this space, she's coming back as a vintage artist.
No, what I know, she will not compete. She's going to do her thing and do what she do best. No competition in there. Or you compete with your children, them. She's not. But she can move them on a show. If she's on a show and they are in the audience, she can move them. They will listen, they will react her.
Right.
I would pay to see a Lady Saw show. If Lady Saw decided to come back to dance hall today, I would pay to see a Lady Saw show. But my daughter not going to do it.
Right. So my question. So listen.
Yeah, I'm going to find some show, some younger artists there. And your daughter going to get to Lady Saw perform and she going to say, no, say, to my surprise, Lady Saw match up the show, I like it. You're old girl, and that she going to say. It's not wild, me.
Not these kids. That's what I'm saying. You don't understand them, make up in the ear.
Yeah.
It don't work so.
All right, Carla, thank you so much. We get
this stuff to build like a bonus for the younger people then.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, you tell me take the rest and something what we do all the while. And something when me do, Lady G do, and while I'm regular we do it. So you tell me to go so. We don't compete, we just go show the little young girl how it go. That's all me I say.
All right.
Me,
I call it.
as a people man, they need to be competing with the young girls. I think that's wrong.
Listen.
We have our own audience. Young people have them own people where they're interested in. Older people, mature people, we grow with artists like Lady G and Lady Saw and Lady Anne and Sister Charmaine. You just can't compete. There is no competition, and you shouldn't even try to compete. Two different audiences. And what I listen to, I do expect my 16-year-old daughter that I just introduced it to listen to, because she not go listen. She's very brutal. She'll stand up there and look for me like, what is this? What is
to the point that
Exactly. Somebody could stop the competition. There doesn't need to be any competition. It's two different. So if Lady Saw come back, I'm telling you, she cannot come back into the space that is there now. Right?
Right.
She can't come back into that space.
But it's the same thing. It's the same thing in hip hop when Little Kim move up, and then you remember there was Foxy Brown.
Exactly, Foxy Brown and Little Kim and them girls. Them not go compete with a Meg and the Stallion and what's your name? Nikki. Nikki start cage out right now too. You don't realize Nikki move up. But them can't compete with a Cardi B and a Megan Thee Stallion and all of them little young girl there. It's just the circle of life and we have to accept it. It's just the circle of life. I don't think any 60-year-old should be trying to compete with a 25-year-old on stage. It's not cute.
Right. Let's come back to you, Sean. You was making your point before we got the call.
Yes. Listen, I don't want to see Lady Saw at work. As much as I'm a fan of Lady Saw, I don't want to see it. If you understand that,
she probably hurt her back if she tried to twerk.
Right, not even that. You see, nowadays music, them do a lot of foolishness to push the music as well. You understand? So they do more like performing and crazy stuff to give the music a buzz. Lady Saw was usually come out with a hot song and a bad song and this and that. The way the thing change is like you have to do some crazy stuff. You got like some wrestler thing. You're gonna jump on wire all of them.
Yo, let me tell you this. You see them
stage a boom flick and drop past them.
Yes.
Yo.
Dangerous.
I see some dangerous stuff in dancehall. Yo, people don't dance no more. It's like they're trying to kill the next person. I see a man who went up on top of a pole and went just head first, boom, in the woman lap. And the woman just move on. So, yo, you don't call that dancing, you call that trying to kill somebody.
Most of Spice performance, right? Most of Spice performance, she's doing those things as well. She's doing some outrageous performance because she knows say this are going and that them need. You understand? Picture. What they Mr. Spice do one show and skin out or something and fraggy that show. Me don't want to see Lady Saw do them thing they be.
That was a nice show.
Lady Saw can't get her foot up there, so.
No, that was a nice. I had no problem with it. I mean, it was a good show. No, I mean, it was a good show. Sean, didn't like it? Johnny didn't like it?
Yeah, I mean, everybody wants to say Spraggy, but I'm saying, Lady Saw is going to have a lot of energy.
Her delivery was different. Lady Saw delivery was different, you know. Lady Saw used to just stand up and bubble. When she had mama, she just stand up and do. Because Lady Saw was never really a dancer. You understand? Right now, just stand up and bubble. But in this day and age, African dance and Lady Saw was before the era of the dancers. Remember, I said this is an era of dancers now. As Junior said, no, you have people that do some crazy stunts. Them something that never exists in a Lady Saw days. She can't come back and compete with the madness when we say going on. As me said, this is my daughter now. I do something like she wash her hair. Me wonder what the hell is that? Can't compete. Can't compete with them.
Wash her hair dance. Well, listen.
You're gonna hurt herself. I try to keep up.
Soca music is way different than dancehall music, especially in the veterans of the music. Because you have in soca music, you have Iowa George. Iowa George is well down in the 60s, I'm sure. Iowa George won Soca Monarch in Trinidad last year, right? You have Marshall Montano. Marshall Montano is the soca king. I mean, Marshall Montano mash up every fete, and I'm sure Marshall Montano is over 50. You have to be over 50. At least.
Probably 50s.
But Marshall crowd, the young crowd grew up and they love this. They love Marshall. Marshall sell out every single show. So dancehall is different. It's like you reach to a certain, and hip hop too. You reach to a certain era, a certain time, and then you just have to move. Yeah.
Them
But
shelf you.
not like that in soca. The Mighty Sparrow was performing up to 2 years ago. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
You know,
All I'm
and the
saying
last,
is this.
And dancehall two different things, because
yeah,
the whole basically it's just different, and to how the first dancehall evolving at a very fast pace. It evolves at a very, very fast pace. Understand? And now I mean, these young ladies now in dancehall, them think different level. And no matter how well Lady Saw and some of her predecessors, Tanya Stevens, Sister Nancy, Sister Sham, Lady G, Macadam, those women did back in the day. The level where these ladies reach now, dancehall, these ladies completely break through that glass ceiling. And they're right now, in my opinion, doing better than the men. I don't know if Sean share my opinion, but right now, where dancehall is internationally, the women are doing better than the men. When you look at the front runners like Shenseea and Spice, they're achieving more than the men in dancehall are achieving right now at this moment. And never before have we seen this in history.
yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So it can't.
Right. Yeah, you drop out.
You gotta get tired of it, man. You gotta get tired of it. Yep. So what happened to him? I true we are talking. What happened to him?
He move out of Jamaica. He move out of Jamaica. He's not in Jamaica no more. So he move out.
Who could be doing great things to his popcorn? You know?
But Popcorn, that's a big show in Africa.
Popcorn are doing things.
Popcorn, this is a massive show in Africa. So Popcorn
Ghana,
still
yes, he do a massive show in Ghana. You know? Him good. Right. They must stand out. Exactly. She have to fight. Spice have to fight tooth and nail. That's why she's so active, because she have to fight for everything she have. You have to remember, you know, her complexion. Yeah, because she know how hard she fights. She know how hard she have to fight. She have to push double hard, because she's not conventionally beautiful, as you know. She don't look like Sheensea or Jada. She's not conventionally pretty, right? She, as far as I'm concerned, in my opinion, she's a beautiful woman. You understand? But how the standards are, unfortunately, there's a lot of, she sing about it, colorism and shadism. So she have to fight double as hard as any other woman. And that girl fights so hard and achieve what she achieved. And people bad mind her. So I'm upset. I am upset for Spice. God no.
Yeah.
Because I see how hard Spice fight.
Yeah.
No, but they're not supposed to bad mind Spice, because she's one of the hardest working persons ever in dancehall. The girl work hard, and nobody not supposed to take that from her. Give anything you want to say. Give it to her. That she listen, because I see Spice perform live at Pulse a couple years ago, probably about 7-8 years ago. And I was like, the things, as she named Energy God, you know, you ever see her perform? You ever see Spice on stage?
Yeah.
You
What
like
dancers?
You know me. Well, I've seen her, and she full of energy. I saw her was one Christmas at Pulsate, and may I tell you, the more I was in awe. I was like, wow. You can feel her energy. When you're at her performance, you feel the energy. It's like she not done until the show done.
Yeah, yeah.
So I don't think she deserves all of this.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It's not the same.
Yeah, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I agree.
Let's jump to the phone. Let's jump to the phone. Let's take last call for the show. Caller, live. Where are you calling us from? Hello? Caller, you there? All right, caller hung up. Right. So listen, let's wrap on this one. Here's the final thought. The younger generation go out and party, go out and support, but do they actually have the spending power? Shouldn't it be that the artists focus on the people with the spending power? Also, hold on, that person give me a serious feedback. Caller, hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, hi. Turn your background down for me. Turn your background down for me. You're giving me a serious feedback.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. My skin has been itching me listening to this conversation because I want to jump in.
Okay.
Now, I'm of the age of Lady Saw, Macadam, etc. And I think you guys are looking at this at a total different level. If you've even watched from the minute Lady Saw came out and I'd say incorrectly spoke about Shenseea and Spice and Jada Kingdom, because it's not what you say, it's how you said it. The difference is her numbers on her social media, on YouTube, looking back on old videos, old dance hall, her numbers are been going up. Spotify, she is losing. I mean, her numbers are so high right now. This woman is making money every time people are talking about it. That's where age and wisdom come into this. So when you all talk about, old and music and stuff like that, who is not to say that? It's a long time since we've all wanted dance hall to be nice again. And it would have been beautiful if we could have major concerts with big promoters who were able to say, listen, get Spice, Shenseea, Jada Kingdom, Lady Anne, Lady G, and some Sister Nancy, and some of our more seasoned artists. I call them old because I'm 55 and I'm telling you, not everybody on this panel body like me at 55. And I can dance, I can whine, I look good, I design, I can do all of that. Music is a state of mind. It has nothing to do with your age. And that's the problem I'm having with this conversation. Music has nothing to do with your age. And we're not saying ladies who all want to come out there and skin out and carry on stage. She can also do things classy. It's not what you do, it's how you do it. I think even the backlash of what's been going on right now, and she at some point have recognized how she has been beaten down by how she came at she had a very good idea, but how she came at it was totally wrong. And so I think now with all the backlash and people showing her like, listen, no, mama, you're wrong. You should never say that. And even if she had humbly reached out to Jada Kingdom people, Spice people, perhaps there may have been a softening of this, and this could have been the biggest show Jamaica, the islands have ever seen if these artists came back together and was able to put on a cohesive show. But the way Lady Saw came out at this, she made it so bitter. It's like something now that's so fragmented, we may not be able to see that beautiful remnants of old music join new music and young music. But when you all keep talking about age and music, you're gonna drop off it. But I'll give Lady Saw one clout, and the clout I will give her, she's racking up her money on Spotify, the music industry, and all the young people who never know about Lady Ann, Lady Saw, Lady G, they're knowing about them right now. So listen, big up to Lady Saw for bring that out, but you brought it out in the wrong way. You could have had a bigger audience if you had done it right.
Carla, let me ask you a question. So Lady Saw is a minister, Marion Hall now, right? So she have gone past this music and this secular music that she used to sing about, ranch it up and cock it up and skin it out. Now that she is a gospel artist, should she legitimately make money from that type of music if she said that she's moving away from it? Or she move away from it?
That was a talent given to her back then. None of us knew where we're going. You don't know where you're going to be in the next 10 years from now.
Yeah, but should she make money from it? Like if she sing, rack it up,
benefit from it.
If she sing rack it up, skin it up, jack it up, skin out the red and all of this stuff, right? And now she move on from that life. Now she is a pastor, minister, whatever. Should she feel good? Would she feel good? Would you feel good making money from the rack it up, jack it up, skin it out videos that you made back in that time when you move your life on to another level?
I think that's very hypocritical, because let me tell you something. If you have a little old mash-up house in a one corner up in a long time and your granny leave it to you, and that house is sitting up there wrapping up, and at some point you remember say, we used to play up there like kids. We used to enjoy that facade of what we used to have up there. But life has changed for you. You've now improved. You've now got a better education, and you've now moved yourself up to a bigger lifestyle, a bigger house, and bigger things. Do you forget and mash down that house that was there, or do you leave it for the memories of those that you can teach a new lesson to and show them what used to be, when, how, and when? But this now, I've moved my life up to a different level. So you tell me.
Well, you should benefit from it. I don't know why you guys think about this. Why you guys think about it? Chime in.
She should. Listen, this is what she had when she started back then. She never knew God was going to touch her. How much years? What she's been in it now? What, 9 years now? But who knows when God listened to give you a wrath and bring you and change you over? Let me tell you something. I'm going to give you a little personal thing for these people online. I personally have a disease called sarcoidosis, and it's a debilitating disease. It's painful. And let me tell you something. If I can cock it up, jack it up, skin up, and carry on and enjoy my life, you or nobody can tell me, say, if one day come when I don't have to feel pain today and I can jump up and dance and shake up myself today, you won't tell me, say, well, remember you to shake up. No, that's why you're sick up, so you must sit down put on corner and wait till you drop on dead. No, I want to enjoy my life all the way through. So I don't think anyone has the right to tell her she cannot make the money on what the life was before, because she never come from the riches. She comes from poverty, the ghetto. And back then, that's what was available to her to make a life. She may have done a lot of bad things and wrong things. I don't know their journey with Sister Nancy and Maka and all of them. She may have done it the wrong way, but God hit her. We don't know. She can donate some of it to different female charities, of course, and I don't know if that's what she do. But what I can tell you, nobody has the right to tell her what she must do with money and the time she had gone through, because none of them never string up sound box, get up 3-4 o'clock a morning, do what I have to do back then, and still is able to reap what you did back then. Because this lady, the world still looked at her and gave her a Grammy. Right. For good or bad.
I have one question for you, Carla. I have one question.
Carla, Kamala, I have a question. She have a quick question for you. Go ahead, Kamala.
I have a question for you, Carla. Do you think that Lady Saw should be trying to compete with the younger women in dancehall if she should come back?
Okay. Right. So there's a difference. If we're listening to the conversations from everybody, she never said she's coming back to compete. She said she's coming back because she sees there was some missing things within dancehall, and she wants to teach these young girls the things that she did that was wrong, and she wants to show them a better way. We don't know if she was going to come back with gospel or worldly music. You understand? But, and I'm not sticking up for ladies.
Coming back with the music for the dancehall. That's what she said.
Argument.
She said when she spoke about returning to the dancehall, she said she wanted to do a collaboration with Sheensea and it wouldn't be gospel. So
yeah,
I figured that if she's returning to the dancehall, she's not thinking about coming back to the dancehall.
She can't sing a song without it being dirty, slack, or nasty.
I have a question.
Okay, Sean, I have a question. Sean, go ahead. Let me make sure I'm hearing you.
Carla, you can hear me?
Yeah, Sean,
I can hear you, but I couldn't hear the lady before.
Go ahead, Sean.
Okay. So, Carla, do you know the reason why Lady Saw quit dancehall?
Because she said she's got a calling from God and she wanted to go into the ministry. That's what I know from what in the media.
Two reasons why Lady Saw quit dancehall. Remember that female artist that died?
Yeah, she was at a funeral.
Right. And she said this is her calling. She's finished with this because she doesn't want to end up not being faithful to our God and end up like the artist that died and everything. So if you know, put all of this aside for God, praise God, right? Why would you accept money that you got that brought you these things? Why would you go back to it? Answer that question. Isn't it wrong? You believe in God?
Of course I believe in God. You're going to a whole different way of this conversation. I believe in God, and I know Lady Saw believe in God from what I am seeing. I don't know how she serves her God and if the way she's serving it is right, because none of we can know and none of we can really fully say. We can say what we have done that is principle and what we think is right, but to judge somebody else, I'm not in a position to tell you right from wrong. But what I can tell you is that she paved the way when she was earlier for herself, and she cut out a niche, made herself into an icon in the music business when she was the slack Lady Saw. I understand the concept of you saying that is it right for her to come back into dancehall because now she's professively saying no, I'm all about God. The lady did not say she's coming back to sing a slack song. She's even said she don't want to return to dancehall. Everybody is speculating that's why she came out and said that. But at the same time, you have to give her the benefit of the doubt to say she's coming, she sing many songs, and not all of them is about slackness, because as she transitioned from dancehall to more a godly side, she had tried to soften some of herself. So to me, you can't judge because it's not for you or me to say which one of us is right. Because you go to church 7 days a week. That means that you praise God and God will take you more than me who only go once a month.
But Lady Saw judge though. Lady Saw just different artists in the dancehall space. That's what one more thing. Lady Saw judge 4 different artists in the dancehall space. That's what started this entire conversation.
Last thing.
And I did say that was wrong. She was wrong for that. And it's not what I'm telling you, we would not be having this conversation if a promoter had reached out to all of these artists and sweep them up nicely and kindly, put them in a package and put them on stage, bring out Lady Saw, and she didn't sing a gospel song. But if she didn't put her foot in it and come out the way she come out with this conversation would be null and void. Next blog. That's all it would have been. But she went around it the wrong way.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. All right.
That she should donate percentage, because me I tell you, if me was a dancehall artist and me make my money and later on God link me and depends what God tell me to do with in my life, I would think I would still have to live, I'd still have to travel, I'd still have to have my lifestyle, but I would still be giving away to those who need. But me not take all of my hard work because would have give me the insight, the opportunities, and the possibilities to go wherever I'm going. And if he didn't want me there, it would have stopped me.
Right. Listen, we have to
Is the truth.
we have to wrap up here. But caller, let me I have to big you up. Caller, let me big you up now. You say you're 65 and you look good, your body tight, your body
No, get it right. I am 55.
55.
Now give me 10 more years I'm gonna need.
No man, 55. But caller, listen, we have to be the judge. We have to be the judge of that. We have to be the judge of that. You can't big up yourself like that. Like Sean and myself have to be the judge of that. You can't judge yourself in that situation.
Listen, my Facebook page is very, very open. I don't have to lock nothing on it.
I'm just kidding. Thanks for your input. We appreciate you. Listen, I like your vibe.
All right.
Caller, big up yourself.
Thank you. If you keep it on good, if you work out, and you don't have to do all I only can look good like all I we too.
Yeah.
Have a good day.
All right. Okay. All right, guys. Listen, we have to wrap up. We overtime. We Kamala gone. Oh, Kamala. Guys, let's wrap up. So
I'm here.
Kamala. So for those of you guys who've been watching the whole conversation, and people in Grenada and Trinidad, you guys probably were never here to this conversation. You're probably not following. Probably some of you are. But this is what it is. This is the depth of what it is. Some people are just like, what exactly they're talking about? I hope you guys have a better understanding of the conversation. And it's always good to talk about all different things. People say, so you don't think there is something more important that you could talk about than Lady Saw? Listen, we have to talk about everything. This is a talk show. We talk about everything. All right. That doesn't mean that we're not talking about COVID-19, which we shouldn't be talking about anymore because it's just too much talk about COVID-19. We have to have conversation on multiple fronts and start conversation. So I'm happy to have my good friend Sean, who was plagued with technical issues. Sean, today, somebody put a hex on your head. And of course, right, Mango, Kamala, thank you so much. My whole Jamaican past, my whole Jamaican clique, my whole Jamaican crew, you know, it's much love, much love, much love. We thank you guys so much. Last words, guys. We're wrapping up. Last words, final words. Sean, let's go with you. We take a last word is Kamala's. Sean? Well, Sean. Okay, Sean, they're not hearing you again. So Sean was going to say, big up yourself. Thank you guys. And we appreciate you. And I'm going to put all the links to Sean's page and also to Kamala's page. So you guys that's watching could follow them. They're all very popular social media vloggers. So you guys could check them out as well. Kamala, last word is yours, my dear.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. Well, Junior, man, what you doing? All right, either she comes out as a vintage artist or she stay in our list beside. That's it. Bye.
All right, thank you so much. Kamala, big up yourself. Appreciate it. All right, guys. We went over, 36 minutes today, but you guys stuck on with us strong. We thank you and appreciate you. Now, tomorrow, Thursday, we have a program called Dear Riders. And Dear Riders is basically when all of our viewers submit letters or submit questions or need advice, right? So you could write to us if you have a situation that you want us to address. You could write to us, Dear Riders at riderslive.com. That's Dear Riders at riderslive.com. Or you could just inbox us, right? Tomorrow, we're going to talk about it. We have some very interesting guests lined up for you tomorrow. That's 6 p.m., same place, same time. Again, if you have an issue, a situation, a problem, and you want us to address it, write to us, inbox us, or Dear Riders at riderslive.com, RYDERS live.com. So on the behalf of our producers, Lois JJ, Kibbs, Deanne Fraser, Gail Charles, thank you guys so much. And I'm urging everyone that this weekend is Grenada Independence, and I'm wearing my Grenada full decked out sweater. See, I'm representing for the Spice. I look like if I'm going on the run in the Olympics, right? Yeah, no, I'm getting ready. You see? So represent, even if you have a friend That's a Grenadian. You could represent for them. Get one of these sweaters. It's available online. Or just inbox us. We'll tell you where you could get it. This Saturday, we're going to be in Brooklyn. Pop-up shop. We have T-shirts. We have hoodies. We have button-up shirts. We have women tank tops. We have all kind of stuff. Zip-up hoodies. The whole scene. So you guys could pick up one, okay? And when Jamaica Independence come, we go up for Jamaica too. Don't worry, watch that. We have for St. Lucia, we have for Trinidad, we have for everybody. So this is the hoodie. I can fix it. Anyway, you guys get the idea. It's a hoodie. It's a zip up. It's the straight hoodie, but we also have the zip up one you guys could get. So thanks for watching, guys. Check out the sweater. Pick up a sweater. It's nice and cozy and smooth. Feels so good. Yeah, feels so good. Catch you guys again tomorrow. Ezra, and big up yourself. Kibbs, Lacey J drop out very early in the game. Yeah, Lacey J just say, you know what? I ain't had no time with all you. Kibbs and the whole crew. We appreciate you so much. Isa Buckmeyer. Hey, Isa. Big up yourself. Good night, one and all. Catch you guys again tomorrow. Peace out. Also, guys, coming up this Sunday, this Sunday at 4 p.m., Ridealong live virtual concert. Ridealong live virtual concert featuring some of the top soca acts from Grenada. They're going to be performing live. It's going to be a massive concert carried on a whole heap of social media platforms. So you don't want to miss it. It's Grenada 40th Anniversary Independence Live Virtual Concert. It starts up at 4 p.m. on Sunday. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. Ridealong Live, where everyone have a story to tell. Don't forget also, if you want to advertise on the platform, inbox us. Inbox us. Don't keep your business a secret. Peace out, guys. Catch you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Do you feel sick? Are you unsure? Or need to travel, but can't afford the long, exhausting lines? Then you need to be tested for COVID-19. Here at All Pro Health Lab, you can schedule your appointment online. No wait, no lines, no hassle. And get your results back in 30 minutes or less. Call now to find out more. 516-828-1808. Our agents are always ready to help. Hear why everyone is talking about All Pro Lab. It's quick, efficient, and tests are guaranteed in 30 minutes or less with full certification. Check us out online at allprolab.com or call 516-828-1808. All Pro Health Lab. Call today.
David Williams Funeral Service serve you with dignity and compassion as you mourn. Every day, we embark on the journey of life, and one day, the journey will end. It's on that day that you can entrust the celebration of life of your loved ones to David Williams Funeral Service. Call 718-291-3823.
Hello there. Let me introduce you to the Nutmeg Band. Playing in the background is the latest release Take Me to a Party.
Take me to a party.
This music is now available on leading online stores. So please, pick up your copy today and tell all your friends about it. Get your copy now.
Take me to a
Well, it's on Ridealong, so it's happening here.
Came over here. What does it mean? You know, I grew up in what I guess we call a typical family.
We break all the stories, and that's just a fact. And that's why everyone has a story to tell.
Ridealong live, I mean, yeah, it's the real deal.